indications of that issue. You're saying Intel's not doing anything, basically?
I mean, they're telling you 3 to 4 weeks for them to replace it if they deem it's bad, and then they might send it back to you in another 3 to 4 weeks. I'm not gonna wait 2 months for a fucking processor.
Fucking Christ. Gab showed up, started shooting you in the back. Hopefully you're not bleeding. Sorry, say that again?
They pretty much tell you 2 to 3 weeks before they get back to you, but that they'll replace it if they deem it as a issue or a damaged CPU, and then it'll take about another 2 weeks to get back to you. So I'm not waiting almost 2 months for a replacement. Like at this point, I'm just waiting for the 9800 X3D.
Right.
Like, hopefully it's supposed to come
Yeah, I
out
mean,
this
you
month,
could
so.
you could put in that request and then get a new one and then sell it. You know?
I mean, well, yeah. I'll do that though after the 9800 or after the 9800.
Yeah, after you do a new build and you don't
I
have
just-
to use it.
Yeah,
it's just
because
sitting.
I'm not gonna take my computer down for 6 weeks.
Right. Yeah, you might have no choice if it keeps, you know. Hopefully not. But
Yeah, if it does keep doing it to where it's unusable, oh, Tarkov won't even launch now. I mean, it can't be my GPU. Like streaming to both YouTube and Twitch, my GPU seems fine. My RAM usage seems fine.
yeah, I mean, usually blue screens are either memory or CPU or motherboard, I guess. But
well, yeah. It just I've had so many problems with this computer since I got it, because like I would blue screen on trying to get new games to load, or like anything with a heavy shader cache, it would blue screen on. And so like I feel like I do have I have a really good modern computer, but it's gated by all the issues that I've had with it.
Pretty awful. Even it's like you trade less performance for some reliability, you know, if you could choose.
Yep. Yeah, the amount of people saying that they have blue screens with the 1300K is insane.
I mean, yeah, answering your own question here, I think probably.
Yeah. Well, and then the other day, one of the new viewers that I had from YouTube came in and we were talking and got on the subject of like my blue screens. I brought him up or something because we were talking about tech. And he's like, "Do you have a 1300K?" He's like, "I'm an IT guy, and I just had to replace all of the 1300Ks this last few months at my work because they all kept blue screening." And I went, "That is exactly the one I have."
There you go.
He said, "Yeah, about a year and a half into having them is when they start blue screening like nonstop." And I'm a little over a year now, because I think I built this computer the summer of last year. Or no.
Sounds right. It was about the same time I built mine.
Yeah, it's like a month or two after you built yours.
Mm-hmm. I built mine like late spring. Summer.
Yeah, so probably like middle of summer maybe. So I'm right at that 1.5 year mark.
Yeah, it sucks. I always had an impression that
I'm back.
You're in? That Intel was... You okay? Were you bleeding?
My chest is a little yellow.
Okay, yeah, you got shot by the fucking PPSH scav.
I like how they one-tap me when I'm in the game, and when I'm not in the game, they shoot me in the chest.
mean, I always had the impression, yeah, Intel more reliable. And I was kind of on the fence of buying something. Okay. Regular skis.
Yeah, I don't know regular guys.
They are. I'm just gonna kill it. Well, one's dead.
I killed one through the tree.
Mm-hmm.
I think the other one went. Yeah, that one's went right. He's over past the house on the right now. But yeah, I mean, like at this point, you know, AMD hasn't had these issues. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yep. 7800 X3D's been fucking awesome.
and there's 9800 X3D is the next one after the 78, right? Like, there hasn't been another X3D model.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Well, no, there might be a 7900, but I thought it was just regular 7900, not X3D.
Yeah, it's a 7900X. Then there's
X, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it was coming soonish. That new CPU.
It's anticipated for this month. Everyone's saying it should be October.
I was thinking of getting a new GPU when they're next, depending on what stats look like.
Yeah, GPUs are so fucking expensive though.
It's true. I have a 3080 Ti.
I have a 4070 Ti.
I don't think for this game it makes that much difference.
I think so much more of it is memory.
Yeah, I think my card has 12. I'd want a 24 gig card, I think, if I could get anything. I haven't heard anything while you were not in game. Parker.
Right now, like my GPU's at like 93% use, and it's only at 67 degrees, so or Celsius. Like that's pretty decent. Like that's okay for a GPU.
I mean, that's pretty good. My GPU's at 88.
What's your CPU usage at right now?
30, 35.
What's the temperature
37.
on it?
Using most of my GPU memory, 11.4 gigs. Temp is high on the GPU, 76.
Yeah. What's your CPU temp?
Maybe I can't see that in Task Manager easily, huh? Temp utilization is like 30%. Can't see the temp easily here.
My RAM's at 50% currently.
That's what I have 64 gigs of RAM. I'm using 32.
Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's like all of our stats are the same, and then just out of nowhere, it just blue screens, which just tells me, like, memory issue, right? Like,
yeah.
Because something's just not processing correctly whenever it's going through its paces.
temp through Task Manager. Have to open up something else.
Like also the way I hooked up my fans, like it always scares me because it says my fan's not operating for my CPU, but like I can literally see the water cooler functioning. And like
You
also
can't?
well, because so I didn't connect it correctly to the little like hub in the back, so it doesn't say it's running, but I know I can literally hear it and see it running.
Yeah, okay.
And so like it tells me my CPU's temp right now is 70 degrees Celsius, which is that's honestly fine. But it always scares me when I look over and I see something with an A next to it.
Yeah. I don't think I have the NZXT cam software installed.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It'd
using.
be the easiest way to like see that.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Just letting the BIOS do it. It's been super fine.
Yeah, it's fine. The BIOS registers that I have a fan. It just doesn't register the fan information. So I can set like a designated temperature or like a fan rate RPM, but I can't like adjust it in the middle of my computer being on. Like I have to go through BIOS if I want to adjust it.
Right. Yep.
So I just
that
and also with this NZXT water cooler, it's just always quiet even at max RPM.
Right.
So I just have it at max anyways. Maybe I need to go put more thermal paste on this fucking...
I mean, that's like one of the things you could try, but like...
I doubt it's gonna do anything.
That's not...
It's not gonna fix a memory issue.
I mean,
it just...
unless blue screen is happening because you're like a temperature issue, which like see temp sounds
it doesn't
fine.
Yeah, it sounds fine, right? Like it's sitting at 70. It's gone between 71 to 75 and back and forth, so... I don't know. I think it's overreacting today because last night I hit shutdown and update, and my computer shut down and update and then restarted. And so I came in this morning to my office and my computer was on.
I know that a lot in Windows 11. For whatever reason.
So I think it just probably upset that it didn't turn off or have a rest.
Maybe. I haven't been following that closely. Why these blue screens are happening? Are they? What is the actual like engineering issue? Do you know?
So like I don't know the tech behind it, like the terminology correctly, but you know how like on a CPU there's billions of little diodes that process the memory back and forth, like it's like a grid system.
A dead player. Yeah.
Okay, so out of all those like little billions of little diodes or nodes essentially, Intel the 13.9 is essentially
They call them dies, right?
I think it's dies. Again I don't know the terminology, but that sounds right.
Okay, like the it's like tiny little wafer.
Yes, but each one of those, so over time, one one is always going to have like a little short. It's not going to be up to speed as all the other dies around it. So when the other dies around it would pick up the slack while it caught back up, it's causing something to just cannibalize and kill the other dies around it instead of actually fixing the issue. And so over time,
instead of taking the load, it's like,
oh,
where are you gonna shoot?
Head in the leg.
Go prone.
He's running left. He's left of samples right now. He's on the rock next to sample.
Am I right? Close.
At me. Oh shit.
Not dead. On the water. Exactly. Water, full water. I didn't kill him, actually.
I'm fixing my body really quick. What the fuck?
You're good. He's dead. I did kill him. Sorry. I might have killed him with a nade. I'm not sure.
I got the other guy.
Let's go. I just heard this dude shift, and I was like,
The second you said that, I spun around to stand up, and he shot me right in the fucking stomach. So if I had not stood up when you called that shit out, oh, is he dumping stuff? What is that? That's a helmet.
Where is that?
On the coast, right of samples. I mean, it's not alive, whatever it is. I think he was dumping stuff in a bush.
Okay. Level 64 fucking over here?
At level 64, just, that's dumb. Yeah, I think I killed the rat who was covering green, and he killed probably someone right there who was going towards green to extract. I'm not gonna touch my guys' stuff since it's all the way across. Yeah, this guy that you killed definitely would have shot me in the head if I didn't stand up right then. Level 64 and sitting at the edge of the map though. What the fucking chat?
I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
He was high level too. 313. Now the guy hit me with a AXMC. I wonder he ripped through my body.
Alright, I gotta do a couple chores and stuff. I think that's it for me. Oh, I killed him with a nade.
Nice.
If I hop on later, I'll let you know. But yeah, otherwise, GG's.
Sounds good. Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah, take
Peace.
it easy.
Hello again. I actually might be done for a little bit. I'm gonna go see why I'm blue screening. I'm gonna do some research and see if I can figure out why I'm getting blue screens. I don't today. I blue screen quite a few times today, and I don't normally blue screen. Not like that. Not in Tarkov. So I might go and do that. I also need to clean up my fucking inventory. Holy crap. I'm actually just gonna sell all of these plates. It's a 4. Oh, that's not what I'm doing. There's only 11 CPCs. I see. We'll keep the good ones then. So 55 there, 55 there. Let's scroll up. Oh, yeah, it's not really good to keep anymore either, to be honest. Like, I need an items case just for freaking plates. I just need to sell a lot of this shit. Like, it doesn't help that I survive a lot of my raids. Like, that's something weird to complain about, but like, In case I do a test drive. All right, I'm gonna off stream actually. I'm gonna just deal with this really quick, play some Tetris for a little bit, and then I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna mess around with the computer, see what's going on. I will be streaming again tomorrow though, or later tonight. We'll see.